Hello Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the month of February, and this reading has a healing focus, right? We're going to look at what it is that you need to heal in this month, whether it's something you already know about and have an inkling about or not, okay? And I'm going to approach these readings in the way that I would if I was reading for a private client. So they're going to run a little bit longer than my readings do normally. Okay. So if you like the reading, please don't forget to like the reading and subscribe to the channel. So Taurus, what is it that we need to see for you for the month of February? What is it that needs healing for you, Taurus, for the month of February? What is it that needs healing for you, Taurus, for the month of February? Okay. So these first three cards are fascinating. We have the Four of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So what I'm feeling here, Taurus, is what it is that you need to heal is this striving for perfection within your home or within your relationship. So I feel as though you find it really hard to engage in conflict, Taurus, when it comes to dealing with the people that you love, right? You shy away from kind of facing problems head on, which then makes them more of a problem than they need to be. So in relationships, a lot of us can feel a bit frightened about having arguments when actually it's by having arguments and discussions that we actually learn what we need to learn about our partners. We learn things about ourselves. We learn how to move through conflict with another person and stay committed, right? But I feel as though your need for perfection and your kind of avoidance of conflict is causing things to be a little bit out of balance within your relationship, okay? So the thing that we're looking at that you need to heal, Taurus, is that you need to heal that fear of conflict, that kind of avoidant tendency, that need to be perfect, because that need is actually stopping you from being able to move forward in your relationship. Seems as though you've got a very kind of settled, very grounded relationship in your life that is wanting to move to another level. But because things aren't perfect, I think you're really struggling with that. Because you have the odd argument with your partner, I think you're really struggling with that. And that right there is what we need to look at healing, okay? Oh, so I'm going to pull some more tarot so we can look deeper at this. These cards have been very jumpy today in all of the readings I've done. So Taurus, what does Taurus need to heal? Okay. Gonna put that down. And this one here. Okay, so I can see from this next level here, Taurus, that you're very, very tempted to run away from this relationship because things aren't perfect. You're very tempted to turn your back on it and go in a different direction because you're worried that these initial signs of things not going perfect may mean that there's a integral and fundamental flaw in this relationship. So what I feel is this avoidance theme continuing, where you may be throwing yourself into work or throwing yourself into perfecting something because you can't perfect this relationship, right, Taurus? And I really want to say that relationships are not meant to be perfect, okay? As long as they're not, harmful or abusive, as long as there is love and there is tenderness and there is respect, I think we've all got to acknowledge that there will be times of conflict and there will be times of feeling out of sync with somebody, and that's okay, right? We need to kind of normalize that things will not be perfect all of the time. And I do feel like this is what you're struggling with, Taurus. This is what needs healing for you, okay? I can see with this next line that what may make this really hard for you is things in the past, right? Your family of origin may have been tricky, right? You may have seen your parents go through some really difficult things. You may have looked at your parents and thought, why are they still together if they can't make each other happy, right? You may have vowed to yourself that you would never do that. And so that's why you're having a little bit of a hard time with allowing the imperfection here. Okay? But you've got to remember that this relationship is not your parents' relationship. It's not a past relationship. This relationship is what's happening for you right now. And it feels good and it feels solid, but there does feel like there needs to be an opening and an allowance of people to make mistakes and an allowance for people's flaws. Okay, Taurus? I'm going to look at angel answers to see what guidance they have for us. Okay. All right. So what the angel answers cards are showing us, Taurus, is that there may be something you need to forgive in the past, okay? So you may need to forgive your family of origin for showing you a path that felt wrong to you, right? You may have to forgive any past relationships that felt wrong to you, past relationships that were full of conflict but no healing, right? And you're being asked to see the opportunity in this relationship to move past what may be a real barrier for you, Taurus, right? This unwillingness to face things head on, okay? This relationship is a good relationship. And so there is a real opportunity here for you to face difficult things head on and to come out of the other side of that with some real growth. And I do feel like if you can stick with it, if you can honour this commitment, and if you can allow for some flaws between the two of you, and if you can work through anything that may be a little bit deeper, then you will begin to come out the other side of this in the next few months, and your relationship will be free to move forward. There's a real opportunity here, Taurus, to learn about yourself and to learn about your partner, to put to bed anything from the past that has stopped you from engaging in relationships in an authentic way, that have made relationships in conflict something that you fear, okay? This is a real opportunity to move past that. This is a real opportunity to heal this, Taurus. Okay, so I hope you're going to be able to take this challenge on, knowing that within the next few months you will see the benefits in your relationship. Your relationship will be able to move forward in such a good way. Wow, that's really beautiful, really powerful, Taurus. It really feels like a cycle is ending. Okay, I'm just going to pull one card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck to pull this all together, Taurus. But, you know, this reading is very much about you healing this wound within yourself, right? This abandonment wound, conflict wound, fear wound. Allow yourself to engage fully with your partner, flaws and all, okay? Keep knocking over the camera.